I had a stroke in early November of 2021. And then I was taken to a major hospital in New Haven with an Ivy League name. And when I was there, I had to undergo what they call a swallow test. Have you all? I hope you never have to experience that. I know we're eating breakfast now, but they took this wire. See, I couldn't eat or drink anything for a couple of weeks because they were potentially choking hazards. So they had to take these swallow tests to make sure I could eventually eat or drink something. They took this wire with this camera attached, and then 3 nursing assistants with nice smiles sat next to me and said, "Oh, Mr. Blanks, please try not to move." As they shoved this thing up my nose, that went into my throat to take some x-rays, and I was like, or pictures, and I was shaking and screaming. Again, I didn't really have my voice back, but I was heard that day. Oh, no! It was excruciating. But I said to myself, hold on, get through this, because if I can get to Gaylord, I'll be okay. Because before my stroke, I had experienced the magic of Gaylord by doing a story on a young service member who came back with injuries, and I got to see how his physical therapist was caring, compassionate, professional, kind, motivating him to be able to stand up and walk again and take care of himself again. I was able to experience that. Little did I know, a couple years later, I would become that story. I saw the magic of Gaylord. When I became a patient at Gaylord, the first night, again, remember I said, oh, just let me get to Gaylord, I'll be okay, I'll be okay. I was wheeled in. I meet Stephanie, who eventually became my speech pathologist, and she said, "Oh, hello, sir. Before we can get you comfortable in your room, we just have to do a simple swallow test." I said, no. And she had a nice smile. She was pleasant as can be. She said, "Oh, it's a piece of cake. Don't worry, sir." They wheel me into this room. A big piece of equipment comes over here and over here. There was a flicker of light, good timing. And Stephanie said, "You're done. Would you like some applesauce when you get to your room?" I was like, whoa, my gosh, what? That's it? No one's shoving anything up my nose? And I'm getting applesauce? Gaylord is magic. Gaylord is magic. You made it happen because of your donations to make me feel comfortable, reassured that things will be okay. And don't we want that for every single patient experience? For them to be given some kind of hope that it's not going to be that bad, that things are going to get better, that we can think possible. That was the first magic I experienced as a patient. And damn, that applesauce was good. Now I'm an outpatient at the North Haven facility, where I have an awesome OT, occupational therapist, Alexa Adams. She has fought for me. The biggest thing we're working on right now is getting my arm moving again, and because of that Gaylord magic. Again, it's magic that you all make happen, because at our therapy session, imagine me laying on a mat. We take a bar, grip it with both hands, and I put this, what I call bubble wrap, on my arm. It blows up, it keeps my arm straight and my elbow from bending, so I can easily focus on the muscles I'm supposed to focus on. And we raised the bar over my head. Yesterday at my therapy session, I reached the wall behind me, which is like incredible.
Wow.
But I'm able to do that because I only have therapy once a week. I was given this to take home, this bubble wrap, and to do those exercises every day in my bed. Now that I'm strong enough to do those, they supplement my therapy. They get me ready for game day. That's what I call my therapy sessions. And because of this device, my buddy bubble wrap, I'm going to get movement in my arm again and be able to throw a baseball again. And Alexa gave this to me almost a year ago today because of a special Gaylord donors program that had the funds available to give these to patients so we can think possible and work on our own to help make ourselves better. I'm not sitting around every day just watching TV, although please pray for my Northwestern Wildcats and March Madness. I'm doing the work, and it's because of you. I don't know how much this costs, but to me it's priceless. Alexa does the magic from Gaylord, but again, you make it possible. I can move now, but part of that was because Jacob helped me out. What's the name of that big machine?
Alter G.
The Alter G. Do you guys know what that is? It's like you're on this treadmill thing. It's got cameras on your feet, and then this big bag of like Jiffy Pop popcorn blows up and you're in it, and the thing, so you look like that thing on Ghostbusters. It blows up. But what it does is it makes your body feel lighter, and it allows you to stand up without holding onto something and walk. And the cameras at the bottom, they show your stride. They show if you're lifting your foot up to avoid that foot drop that can trip you, and that's not a good thing. And the machine tells you how much of your affected foot is doing the work. And that was magic for me because I knew I was getting, well, I felt I was getting better, but now I had something to show me I was getting better. That technology is because of you. Gaylord magic that you all made happen. Then for my occupational therapy, I get on this bike. Imagine this, okay, I'm sitting down and they put my arm, my hands in these pedals, and I pedal with my hands. They put electric stim on my arm, and on the screen in front of me is a guy on a bike who I call Benny. Benny the biker. See? The brain is working. It is. Don't look at me like that. And what you do with Benny, you try to keep him in the center of the road or on the side of the road that correlates to your affected side of the body. So in my case, it will be the left side. And the first couple times we use this thing, it shows you the percentages in real time on the screen. Your left arm is doing 38% of the work. Your right arm is doing, help me with the math. 62. Go ahead, thank you. And then, eventually I was able to get that left arm doing the 62 and the right arm doing the whatever left. That is magic. That is the technology that allows my competitive spirit to kick in and fire. Come on, Benny, let's go. But also to show me I am getting stronger, not to have Alexa, who is awesome, and she's my constant cheerleader, just tell me that. I had the technological backup, the verification there, and it encourages me and it motivates me. It's the Gaylord magic that you make happen. I am so happy to be here today just to give you some small examples to show you that your generosity, your compassion, your care, your kindness, your concern does make a difference in our lives. And because of Gaylord, I am a stroke survivor. Because of you, I am a stroke thriver. And I want to thank you all very, very much. They told me I had 5 minutes. It's Gaylord's problem that I can now talk so long. Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much, but please reserve some of those claps for yourselves and again for my Northwestern Wildcats. Thank you very much.